guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm wearing a lot of purple and I'm also doing a hacks video. A hacks video is basically where you use one product for multiple purposes, unlikely purposes. I was recently talking quite a bit about coconut oil to family, friends, and random strangers, and I thought, you know what? I should share this information with my subscribers. So here goes. Okay, so the first hack is that it's a great moisturizer. So if you don't like the smell of coconut oil, then all you do is put the coconut oil on your body before you take a bath, and then let it soak into your skin for about 20-30 minutes, and then take a bath. Use soap as normal, and when you come out, you'll find that your body is still very moisturized. And you still have the moisturizing effect of the coconut oil without the smell. What I like to do sometimes with coconut oil is I mix it in with another oil, or I mix it in with raw shea butter, and then it makes the shea butter really soft and smooth, and then I put that on my body so that way I don't have that oiliness on myself. Another hack is to use coconut oil as a makeup remover. All of the makeup I put on my eyes is meant for the makeup to stay on long, so to take that off with just chemicals and a wipe can be really rough on the eyes. Instead, put some oil on it first and let it soak into all those powders. Loosen them up a little bit by massaging it through, and then use a makeup wipe to remove all the makeup. It's going to be much easier on your skin. Another hack for coconut oil is to use it as a hair mask. It's solid at room temperature, so if it is solid, then you just want to scoop a little bit up and put it onto your hand, and you can warm it up in your hand. I put it on my scalp, and then I just kind of massage it, starting from the top of my head, and massage it all over into my hair, and then I'll take a comb and comb it out, but try to put it in for an hour or more if you can, or even overnight. You can sleep in it. You just want to make sure you protect your pillowcases. I would suggest, if you've never used it before, to maybe start with like a half teaspoon of coconut oil and then work yourself up after you see how much oil you need. Always wash it completely out. And even if you wash it completely out, even if you shampoo it 3 times, it should still leave a nice shine in your hair. As you continue to use it, you'll have a lot of shine in your hair. Alright, so my next hack is one that you may never have heard of. It's that coconut oil can be used as a mild, natural sunscreen. According to the research I've done, it is a mild form of sunscreen. It can block up to 20% of UV rays. I did find that a lot of the chemical ingredients in sunscreens are made from coconut. Really got me believing it was when I read this book, and this is The Coconut Oil Miracle. Good book. The nutritionist who wrote this book says, I started using coconut oil myself and began recommending it to clients. He is a certified nutritionist and a naturopathic physician. He's seen it get rid of chronic psoriasis, eliminate dandruff, remove precancerous skin lesions, speed recovery from the flu, stop bladder infections, overcome fatigue, treating dental cavities, peptic ulcers, cancer, epilepsy, Alzheimer's. That's just a snippet of the book. It's really interesting. I mean, it goes into so many other health benefits, and honestly, eating a spoon of coconut oil, it's pretty tasty. It's not like any other oil. Like, it tastes really good. I like to pour it on my rice and like my curry when I eat, and it just adds so much flavor. Also add it on scrambled eggs. Sprinkle it with a little bit of turmeric, also really good. You can add it into smoothies, of course. You can add it into anything that you eat. But another great use of coconut oil is that it can be used as a flea and tick repellent. If you've been watching my channel, you probably have met Jimmy at some point. Jimmy is my chihuahua. He is 3 years old. I put about a teaspoon, half teaspoon to a teaspoon of coconut oil in his food. I'm waiting for you to chill out. Proceed with caution on using this. This didn't work. I guess you could always go back to using the medicine, but you might want to try it and see how this helps with flea and ticks. When I got my dog, he actually was on a flea repellent. It was about 2.5 pounds when I got him, and I remember just taking him home and thinking, oh my god, he's got this like chemical on his little body. So I took him home and I immediately washed it off of him, which when I think about now is terrible, because that's not the first thing you should do with your dog. Like, it needs to get accustomed to its new environment, but I immediately washed it off, and then I started doing research, what's the best thing to eat for my dog to eat, etc. And then that's when I found that this is a natural flea and tick repellent, and I've been using it ever since. He was 4 months old. He is 3 years old now, and he's never had fleas or ticks. He also has the most amazingly shiny coat. Let me see if I can get him to demonstrate. Can I show everybody how beautiful you are? Oh, perfect. This is his coat. I don't put anything on his body. Jimmy, look up to the camera. Jimmy, wake up. Jimmy, wake up. We're on camera. I've been using coconut oil in his food. I put about a teaspoon of coconut oil into his food. If you have a bigger dog, you might want to use more. I did put coconut oil on his body thinking it would be good for him, and actually it was not, because he ended up having a big bald spot in his head, and that's where actually I would put it. And then he started losing hair here. I went to the veterinarian and they scraped his little bald head. Could not find anything that was wrong with him. So then I just went home, stopped putting coconut oil on him, and everything came back to normal. So I think that the coconut oil is a little too abrasive to put on the dog's bodies. If you're going to try it out, I would try with putting it into his food, and consult your veterinarian as well. Now he's done, he's ready to go. You ready to go? Okay, that's all for Jimmy. Like I said, I've been using coconut oil for so long. I've also discovered what is not good about coconut oil. So the EOS brand chapsticks, about a couple years ago, I started using them. 4 months later, I started having the worst chapped lips of my life. And I couldn't go outside of my home without putting on like heavy lipstick. I went to the doctor, they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. She told me it might be a vitamin deficiency. One day I just gave up everything on my lip. I wouldn't put on any lipstick, no lip liner, no chapstick. I put nothing on my lip except for coconut oil, and it just kept getting worse. It sounds really obvious now when I'm saying it, but the idea that the coconut oil was burning my lips never crossed my mind, because I've been using it since I was a baby. I eat it, I put it all over my body, and it's done nothing but great things. One day, I went to my mom like, Mom, how am I gonna live with my lips like this? All I'm doing is using coconut oil and it's not going away. And my mom goes, maybe it's the coconut oil. I was like, the light bulb went off, and I just ran to my computer. I googled it, coconut oil lip allergy, and sure enough, there was a ton of comments on different blogs about how people have been using coconut oil, eating it, putting it on their bodies, but when they put it on their lip, it burns their lips. If you find yourself using coconut oil on your face and that your lips are starting to get more chapped, it could be the coconut oil, because over the day, sometimes your makeup will melt and it could tend to get on the outer edges of your lips. You probably won't have it as severe as I did, because I was applying it topically, but you could have drier lips because of the coconut oil. So this is the one I use. This is by Viva Labs. I'll link it down below. This is the most important things that you want to look for in a coconut oil, is that it's unrefined, it's organic, extra virgin, and it's cold pressed. So when it's cold pressed, it retains a lot more of the beneficial ingredients. These are all just opinions, ideas, something for you to look into. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. I just believe everything that I read. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hacks videos, let me know that as well in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!